I already know we in this bitch. Let's get it.
Shout to Flint. Everywhere we go, we get it litty, bro. From
Over 160,000 streams on Spotify from Montreal as well.
I worked with that album was honestly something to me that I really kept dear to me. Like I worked on it really hard for a nice little while, because I've been doing this shit for like 4.5 years now. Like we're going on 5. And that was my first independent album, like, and I learned a lot from it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't easy, none of that. Like, I worked with a lot of different artists at the same time that same year. Like, I worked with Chris King, not many people know Chris King here, but like, out in the US, like, that's Trippie Redd's boy, you know? Like,
definitely.
Right hand, and like, yo, they have their own thing going over there, but it was just like a real nice opportunity to be able to like work with different people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's making us splash as well. Yes. Yeah. Working with Chris King, and like you said, that is Trippie Redd's boy, and Trippie Redd is an established artist in the US, making a big.
They were both, Chris King was actually part of Trippie Redd's recent album that topped charts, and they even did it at Rolling Loud. They performed it at Rolling Loud, so like, that was really cool.
That's really big, yeah. So congratulations on that.
He's curating a playlist, and he's supposed to put me on a couple of tracks, so that's gonna be something to look forward to.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, so 2022.
I'm still waiting on it, you know, but it's coming.
2022.
Yeah.
And who do we have here as well?
My name is RICO RAMBO, Real RICO RAMBO. You can check me out, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz.
Yeah, man.
Pretty much Handro's my good boy, and he invited me to come through today for the radio station.
Yeah.
Want some love and support, you know. Today's his listening party, and we're just gonna get things popping today.
That's it.
Yo, funny story. Yo, me and Rico, we met like not too long ago.
Yeah.
But since then, yo, like we grown. Like we went through some stuff, man. Like we grew like as people, like as friends, you know. Like
that's how it started.
Family and this and that, like. And honestly, I see a lot of myself in Rico, and like vice versa. And I feel like when I first saw him, we started talking about music, this, that, and everything. And of course, we showed each other our music, and we're just like, bro, it has to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since then, we've been making some moves, me and Rico.
When I first met him, we was at like a low-key chilling, you know? Like
I think it was like a house party or something.
Sharing music, and I heard the music on the TV. I was like, who is this?
On the TV.
Well, we was playing his video.
Okay, about this. Okay. Yes, definitely.
That one.
Over 50,000 views, definitely on something. Oh, it's like 52 now, actually. Yeah.
We're going up, baby.
You guys going up.
Oh, made some good numbers.
That's in 9 months, though. Wow.
Yeah, I worked really hard on that fucking thing. Honestly, it was a 3-day shoot. We were all over, like, we had the mounted camera on this Porsche, on my boy's Porsche, my friend Armin. Shout out to the boy, honestly.
Yeah, shout out.
And yo, we were on in the old port. What's that street? De la Commune. Like, we drove De la Commune at least 30 times trying to get a bunch
with
of
the Ferris wheel there. You guys got a great shot there. Yeah. It was amazing.
It was a wild summer.
Shout out to your videographer as well.
Thank you. Actually, one of my videographers, Handro.
Oh yeah, you gotta get him right there. Wow. Shout out to you.
He did the green light video.
That's it.
He does some stuff for the Butt Shack too. Like he's up and coming, up and coming.
Shout out to him. He's making it big. I see the Butt Shack sweater too.
Yeah,
I see that. Yeah, you got the drip. Wow. Look at that. From Gunna Sadage. Wow. Well, you guys are definitely swagged out. I see you got the gold. First of all, I don't know, Flint, if we can get that, but we're gonna get that a little bit later. But he got the watch.
The bez on.
He got 2 watches on his shoes, y'all. Montreal. Who got that swag like that? You know what I'm saying?
It was actually a collab that because they're female shoes, you know.
Ooh.
And there was this collab that this girl did with this artist. She did with Fear of God. They were given to me as a gift, you know.
That's blessed. Yeah, that's a nice gift.
Bad boys on StockX will go for like 11, 1200.
Jay's on fleek. This
That's the peak of it, you know?
Yeah, so you got the gold on the shoes, you got the gold around your neck, the gold around your fingers. I love it. I love it. Montreal definitely looking good.
There's more to it.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You know.
Talk to me.
There's a lot of how do you say, drip, whatever, but it's not life, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
There's so much more to life than just money, cars, jewelry, and shorties.
I actually really enjoyed that you mentioned that. I love the fact that you mentioned that because in a lot of your tracks, you know, you have, I'm sure you have a lot of ladies twerking when it comes to your music because you got the swag, you got bars, man, you got a flow, you got a hella dope flow, you got a futuristic sound too, but you make a lot of bangers that make the ladies want to start twerking. I thought, yeah. you know, and I really I appreciated that you mentioned that because it shows a different side of you as an artist, and it also
as a person, you know,
exactly, as a person.
Because artist life ain't the easy life, but you know, we gotta work hard and we gotta stay focused, and in order to get what you want, like you gotta make some moves, you know, you gotta be president.
That's it.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that, yeah.
So like, it takes hard work, dedication, focus, and you definitely got to keep your head down for, you know, quite some time, and like be humble is what I mean. You know?
I see you. Wow, I appreciate you saying that.
It speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the long run, and they gonna have to kill me.
I love that. I love that.
Humble is all it is. You know what I mean? Once you're being humble, everybody wanna fuck with you. You know. It's something that a lot of people can relate.
Real thing.
But at the same time, it's like it's something that a lot of people.
And there's a lot of different energies I find that come around us when they see people that are just like, you know, their vibe is just like indestructible. You know, having fun with it. But really have like there's so many different things that get thrown into a human's path, like when they're trying to stay focused and like, you know, do their things. But that's just a growth process, you know.
You know, it positive attracts positive. That's what it is, like, you know.
And I have not lost hope in my city, Montreal. I love you.
Love Montreal.
Everybody needs to know. Shout out 514OnlinemixRadio.
Thank you.
We do everything we can to like keep putting the city on the map.
Let's talk about one of Montreal's favorite studios, Makeway Studios. Why did you just decide to do your listening party here?
Honestly, Makeway Studios, I've been doing some work with Honor Roll. I actually recorded it because I did my EPK with Honor Roll, my artist profile, you know, that whole shebang with the photo shoot.
Yes.
Working on my artist profile, you know. So I worked with Honor Roll. I was here and I lived not too far from here, like
that's amazing.
Walking distance. So, you know, I was here like almost every day, just like hanging around, chilling, finding inspiration, just like working on my stuff, editing. Makeway, I actually, one day, it's funny because like 2 years ago, I'd say, who hits me up? A1 Gento hits me up on my Instagram, and he was down to work, you know, so I locked him in, and obviously he knows Bud. He has a studio downstairs and everything, so that was the first time I recorded at Makeway, you know. With Gento, you know, so it was still like, it's something to be proud of. Like, I mean, I'm proud of it because I know, like, OGs in the game, you know, you don't really get to work with that many just like that because they hit you up, you know what I'm saying? So I took the opportunity. I did not take no for an answer, you know, I just seized the moment. We made a fucking banger. It's not out yet. I've been holding that motherfucker for like 2 years almost, and I'm just like,
you heard it here, y'all.
like this, you know? Just waiting.
You heard that here, y'all. So that means something's coming.
Yeah, a lot's coming, you know?
Ooh.
Been working on an album for maybe April, you know. I'm going to LA in April, so that's something to look forward to. I'm gonna shoot a video there. I already got this one person that a videographer actually that I had locked in 2 years prior to COVID, and it all went to shit. He had my deposit, and so 2 years later, I find out that I'm going to the Smokers Club show, and I hit him up. I'm like, yo, like, are we still on for this video? I paid the difference, you got my deposit, whatever. He's like, yeah, sure, man, let's get it. So I'm there for a week. I'm gonna work, make some shit happen, you know? Bring that shit home, you know?
Exactly. That's it.
Home, baby.
So what else are you gonna be doing in LA? Like what are you gonna be?
Music video, networking with a shit ton of artists. I'm going, probably gonna check out Rare House, cause that place got way too much traffic, and like, if you really want to get to know some real artists and make some connections, you get your ass to Rare House.
Warehouse.
That's on God.
Warehouse.
That's in
all
LA.
right.
It's in
All
LA,
right.
yo, so.
That's dope. That's definitely connecting the cities. LA,
Of course.
you know, Montreal, and I know you're
New York's next.
New York's next. Oh,
be ready,
that's
yo.
next.
New York's
Okay, you're going to
and
New
we're
York.
closer too, you know?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
RICO actually did a show in Toronto. Like, we had recently met, like, and I
I'm
just.
from Toronto first.
Yeah.
You're from Toronto?
From Toronto.
Oh, hey, Toronto's in the building. Yeah, the Six is here.
You know it.
That's what's up.
He represents the Six, like, there's no tomorrow.
That's what's up. I see you do the sign too. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
It's real. Honestly, his sound is crazy. It's something to look forward to. We just recently shot a video of his too. Like,
Yeah, so look out for that, man. No,
In Montreal or Toronto?
in Montreal.
Oh, Montreal. Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. I love when people from the Six come here to film. It's amazing, you
he's been
know.
living here, you know. He's
You
been
live here
living
too?
for a long
I'm living
time.
out here now, you know.
Wow.
He has family out there, so that's it. Like, one day, I told Rico, I'm like, yo, they asked me to go do a show in Toronto.
Yeah.
416 in the city. No, not 416 in the city. It was Joe Wizard and a couple other people.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, man, I was like, yo, get me another spot for another artist, because I got someone that's from Toronto, but he's in Montreal, and like, you need this guy at your fucking show, you know? Like, yo, we did the last performances, we shut down the whole spot. It was we brought out our boy
Yes.
to shoot everything. Yo, 3 days of shooting, it was stupid.
So he worked a lot too. Yeah.
Of course, we all worked a lot. We had fun too, you know, right?
Yeah.
We had some.
Well, I can imagine. Well, just watching your music videos looks like you're always having a good time.
Of course, you have to have fun with it, you know.
Yes.
You're not having fun working on your passion, like, just change, do something else, you know, until you find that.
That's true.
But it takes work, you know. It's not like just gonna just fall on your lap. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's passion, but then there's like manifesting and like.
And you're very
setting
consistent
yourself up
too.
For success, you know. Like,
You're very consistent with your work.
And it hasn't been easy. Like, yo, COVID-19, all this fucking bullshit. Like, I'm double vaxxed, but here I am, like, still no rights.
Right?
And like, I'm really happy that there's people out there that are really like pushing for us and like actually fighting and
for freedom. Shout out the truckers,
It's not easy for the people of Ottawa. I really understand. Like, yo, they're probably not sleeping. There's that, but this is happening across the world right now. It's happening everywhere in Europe. There are people that are standing up. You know, a lot. Even Saskatchewan just recently like took off all the orders, all the waivers for their vaccine.
Let's go. Yes.
So yo, we just gotta hang in there, and soon they're just gonna treat it the same way they fucking did H1N1, the same way they did all these other stupid things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get it. You know, we get it. It's a business. So
Exactly.
Like, yo, we're all out here, so just hang in there and
that's it.
Fuck,
Keep
man.
your head up high, you know.
Yeah, keep your head up. Talk to your friends. You know, like speak your mind. Don't fucking let people like tell you what to do. And,
that's it.
Like, as long as you're in your basic human rights, like. Fuck everybody, you know?
Let's talk about Bound for Life. Why did you decide to call it Bound for Life?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real straight up.
Please.
The title, for a while, I didn't release, like, I was looking for a title, you know? I was in the search for one, and it just didn't feel right to name it just anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was,
that's really deep, by the way.
bro, like, I asked Rico, I asked a couple people, I was like,
one night we were just there, like, trying to figure out what was
Wow.
you know?
shit,
Wow.
I spent hours and hours just trying to look for a title, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking wait it out, just like do some like just live my life, and something's gonna just click. And then I'm just like this music shit's my life. I keep saying that shit, like, everywhere I go, like, that's my life. That's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life, like, till I die, you know? Like, not just the music, but like everything that comes with it, you know? We grow.
The lifestyle.
There's so many different things. It's not just music, but I'm bound for life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Okay, I feel you. Yeah.
that's how it is.
That's really dope that you know some of your homies
And
helped
so
you out a little
one day
bit
I
too.
was just like, yo, I was at home. I'm just like this is like, if I could put it all in a couple words, I'm bound for life. So we're me and the game are one.
Yeah, I see you.
No, I remember I hit him up. I'm like, so what did you name your EP for once? You know, he's like, oh, Bound for Life. I was like, damn, when you came up with
You like that too? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Yeah, that's fire. I don't know. It made me want to like look you up more on Spotify and be like, what's the other tracks you got here? You know, like it was really, really something.
Yeah, it was hard though.
Let's go back to Green Light because that was one of my favorite tracks.
So it's
2022. You know what I mean? And like you made that 9 months ago?
Green Light?
Like, well, the video. I think the video is out. Yeah.
Recently, like right before, it was actually getting really cold. We were outside for like a bunch of hours. 3 cars, we pulled up, like everyone was with it, like I had people supporting me, so
that's it.
God bless.
Were you there too?
For sure.
Yeah, nice.
We was doing it. We was filming for like maybe the whole day almost.
Like,
Okay.
5 hours.
Like, yeah, because it was nighttime. We were shooting all at night.
Yeah, it was at night.
Yeah, because the song was on Spotify for a minute though. Like it was a little bit longer than the video, right?
Yeah, no, I think it was the
same day.
No. Sorry. No, the track released before. I think it was like 2 weeks prior.
Okay.
Normally I do. I wait like 2 weeks and then like I'll drop the video, but sometimes it's good to switch it up. But yeah, Green Light. I did let it breathe for a bit, like on the platforms and everything, and then I hit them with the YouTube,
And I also you can search up your tracks on there's a link on your Instagram. I think it's called unitedmasters.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I switched like twice. I switched 3 times actually. The first time was TuneCore, and as I was doing like a lot of research and there's that like all these payments, like whatever. It's cool. It does the job. But like afterwards, I went to DistroKid, whatever. But I feel like United Masters is.
So you're the best.
For now, it's what like I need, and they're giving me what I need. You know what I'm saying?
I see you. Before I get back to your music, I see a little tattoo here.
Yeah,
what does that represent to you?
The key of life, man.
The key of life.
Shit, I get enough people asking me about this tattoo.
Because it's right on your neck. Yeah, we gotta know.
Wear that shit proud.
I love that.
Honestly,
I love that.
On a more spiritual level, like
yes, sir.
I've always just been like a spiritual person, like I listen to myself, my emotions, as a person, like how I think, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I have a special connection with humanity as a whole, and I just really feel like my energy in this world is a lot bigger than some would think. But like I definitely have that special connection with.
You do. I feel it. I feel it too. Yeah.
Like when I was younger, I was 18. I was like in my spiritual phase. Like I like a couple times. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna get this tattoo because it just feels right, and it represents a lot. And
I feel the vibe. I'm telling you, I feel the vibe.
Yeah.
And you're channeling your energy in such a positive way. And you're also I'm not gonna lie, your songs are very fun. They're bangers. They make you want to party. They make you want to dance.
Well, I mean, it's the kind of music I would want to listen to. I like bangers. I like 50. I like all kinds of shit.
What did you grow up listening to?
50 Cent, Easy 50 Cent. I grew up listening to some Eminem too. Like Eminem was like a really big inspiration when I was younger. Definitely still is now. But like Jeezy, Young Bug. Listen to The Game, Kanye West, of course, Kanye, Jay-Z, Blueprint 3, Blueprint 2, like there's so many artists out there, and nowadays it's like, it's different, you know what I'm saying? But I bring that old school back, I really pay attention to the sound, like in detail, the crisp and all that stuff.
I definitely hear that, like old school little vibe in your flow. You know what I mean? But you have this futuristic sound to it when it comes to the music, and you're so crazy because we're just gonna get into Snowstorm and the once a month project y'all gonna release, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and then he walks in the
homework.
building. He walks in the building, and he goes like, "Oh yeah, I do my homework. Oh yeah, I gotta do my homework for Montreal. You know, I love my city.
Yeah,
I love my
that's
city.
it.
so
I'm proud. I love it.
Oh,
Let's
thank
get it.
you.
Let's get it.
Good look.
And I think it's amazing that you just walked in the building. I was gonna get to the question too. So let's talk about that once a month project you guys are gonna be collaborating on.
Yeah. So basically, my boy hits me up because like we've been making music together for like what 4 years, 3-4 years. We've been building like a lot of stuff, you know, and he's always got bars, man. Honestly, he's been doing his thing. He came up to me one day. He's like, "Yo, Handro, I think with the tracks that like we've been recording and this that, cause like you know we got like a handful, we'll say."
You got some tracks.
Yeah, we got a handful. And so at some point we're just like, "Yo, we should definitely like make this a monthly thing, one track per month for 12 months, yeah." And you know, it could be a little something to give back to the city. You know, it's
That's definitely giving back
like
to
an
you.
album, a little album, but something that spans out over the course of a year. You know what I'm saying?
That's really dope. So
But,
you're
yeah.
Snowstorm, but you're also mixed by Snow as well.
Yeah. It's because like Snow has been my nickname like for years, and then I used Snowstorm for the artist name,
Mm-hmm.
and I differentiate the two accounts because I mix them together, but it's like at first I started as an artist, and then I wanted to learn how to mix my stuff, and then I started mixing, and then I met Handro, and then we started to make music together. At first,
And we got into it, eh? Like,
Wow.
like you were learning as much as I was learning.
Yeah, and I'm still learning like everybody.
We hope.
Yeah, and I was like Andrew. I found that Andrew was making good music, and I fuck with his music, and we became like real close friends. He sleep at my house a lot. I lock myself in. He knows my little girl.
No sleep.
That's
Exactly.
Yeah, we're family, man. Like,
That's it, man.
I see that.
Humbleness. That's
And
what the
you
humble
also
comes
came
from.
to
Bro.
support the listening party. Y'all came to
Of
support
course.
Yeah,
the
definitely.
listening party. I see it.
coming in and
Montreal's
everything.
definitely in the building.
You have to.
You know?
We got Toronto in the house too.
Yeah, we got Toronto now. We got the six in the house. That's just love. That's just
You
pure
don't know, man.
love. And this is what music is all about, bringing people
Yeah,
of
together.
course,
You know?
And that's what I keep trying to. It's not easy because like
Yeah.
I've been trying to sort of like build this type of family around me where it's like obviously there's no strings attached right now, like there's no contracts, this that, but like at the same time the energy and the professionalism and the motivation is there, and so I feel the more that we keep this around each other and like we keep throwing it back and you know filling each other's cup of water, like I just feel like we're always gonna be blessed, you know, and we're gonna grow and shit. And honestly, like yo, that's what you have to get into, and that's what you have to keep. So because once you get it, you can't let go. And if you play with it, you're gonna lose it. And then that's your shot. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it.
I got mad respect.
Sound like Eminem right here.
Yeah.
You got
took
one
the words out of my
shot.
mouth. You know,
feel me?
that's what I'm talking about. I love you guys. You guys have a great energy. I feel the vibe. This is gonna be a good night already. And you know, this is the interview before the listening party too. So this is just getting it started.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see like
we're in the
what
mix.
the response to your music too. Yeah, we in the mix. We in
I'm
the
gonna play
mix.
a couple of my
That's true.
tracks too. So
Yeah, of course. We're getting it all in. We're getting it all
I'm excited to
in.
hear that. Now, let me get into some of your songs because I had to pull up my notes here because I'm going to read you something, okay? Shorty call me daddy, yes, okay? But you can call me Bill Collector.
Shit.
What is that line to you? Tell me about that line. Bill Collector. What is the Bill Collector, please?
Nah, well, yo, Bill
That's
Collector.
one,
Yes, more.
That's one bar.
Yeah.
No, man. Yo, your shorty call me daddy, but yo, the bill collector. Honestly, I'm a man of my money. Like I hustle. I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Tax-paying citizen. We'll be hustling 24/7, and yo, the money come before the shorties. And at the end of the day, like I put I put my energy into, you know, my money, my hustle, my businesses.
That's it, man.
And yo, I just grow that shit, you know. So to me, that bar, you know,
Solid.
obviously, I love the ladies. Some ladies love me. Some I don't care. You know,
Please them all.
but you know,
You feel me?
but yo, definitely a bill collector. Fuck, you gotta pay your bills.
You gotta pay your bills. I love the way you put that line. I really,
Both
really did. And you know what? We're gonna get into a little bit more. I need to know, what is the Muffin Man? What is the Muffin Man? Because you see, I'm not from the same parts of you, so you gotta educate me what the Muffin Man means, and the Candy Man too. You know?
It's like you know, I got what people need. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
like they're looking,
enough said.
like in the sound, the music, just the whole vibe, the energy. Like, you know, if you want bread and pastries, you go to the baker, the Muffin Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we supply what they need. That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
But Muffin Man's a hard ass track, bro. Y'all should check that out. Back for Life EP.
I can't wait to jam to that right now.
I'm actually gonna shoot the video at the Bud Shack.
At the Bud Shack.
Yeah.
At the Bud Shack. Oh my God.
At the
I
Bud
definitely have to reach.
Cause
I love
me
Bud
too.
Shack.
The thing is.
Shout out to Bud Shack one time though.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to Bud Shack. We already know. I was just about to get into that. You know, they invited me out to come talk to them. I met with one of their agents.
They had Lloyd Banks there the other day. Like
not the other day, but
a few years ago.
they had him. Yeah, a few years ago.
It felt like just yesterday because of the pandemic. Like
Yeah.
Felt like time froze, but they
But they locked in Lloyd Banks and shit. So that's why when I heard that, it was actually one of my boys. He was working as a bartender for. He was actually working at the Bud Shack rolling joints as that, but then he also has a side gig where I worked at the restaurant with him and he was the bartender.
Yeah.
So there was a private event at a penthouse. The boss was throwing a private event, the Bud Shack. And I invited some people to come, that. I made some connections. And then here we are at the Bud Shack talking about promotions and working with them, you know, and
Future shows.
Yeah, future shows, brands, music videos. So I got the green light on the Muffin Man. So it's all coming together.
That's it, man.
I see that. Once again, shout out to Bud Shack. Love that place.
Shout out Bud Shack. Shout out 514
you know?
NoWSTORM. Shout out NOWSTORM. Shout out DJ Snow. Shout out RICO, RAMBO. Shout out Alejandro. Unknown account on Instagram. It's just with a couple of X's, but we'll find them. We'll punch them in there.
So tell everybody where we can find all of y'all.
So, like I said, my name is RICO RAMBO. You can find me on Spotify, Twitter, YouTube Music, Apple Music, all that. Instagram, you know, you can find me there. Real RICO RAMBO. I'm out there.
Let's go.
I'm out there.
That's it. It's about the same. Instagram, YouTube. Been on Spotify for not a long time. Like I just
we recently dropped the track though. They gotta go listen to that shit still.
Yeah, we gonna play that.
It's just the first one, and to mention, it's like apart from that, he's just dropping his EP, and we're gonna release more project. It's just like
that's it.
Non-stop consistency.
Yes.
Foot on the neck.
Me and Handro got some bangers too coming out.
Yeah, we were working on some shit too.
Okay, I'll definitely watch out for that. I love your vibe, by the way. Love your vibe. Yes. Let's get it. We're in the Make Way studio buildings.
Thank you
this
so
is
much.
514 Online Mix. We want to thank Budge and shout y'all.
Yeah, for real. Shout out Budge, man.
Yeah.
Make Way Studios. We in the building.
Y'all are cool, man.
Nice place.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I had a lot of fun in this interview. Can't wait to hear more of y'all bangers. This is 514 Online Mix Radio, and I'm your host, Chris Sella.
Hey, let's go.
So it's so full. Y'all full of hate, you so full. Me in the wet predicament. Got the ink on the skin, it's a pigment. I am McCullough Cookie bitch, so I'm never home when she done giving head. But she went to the bone right. They try to bury me 6 feet. Try to flip straight with this beat. Never break.